Playful Monkey and the Golden Banana Tree. Once upon a time, there was a playful monkey living in the forest. This monkey loved playing pranks on the other animals, often putting them in tricky situations. Although he didn't have bad intentions, his jokes started to annoy the others. Over time, the animals began to avoid him, and the monkey felt lonely because no one wanted to spend time with him anymore. One day, the monkey approached a wise parrot and shared his troubles. "Why doesn't anyone want to be my friend, parrot? I just want to have fun," he said sadly. The wise parrot, fluffing his long white feathers, replied, "Perhaps you should think about how your jokes affect others." Then the parrot shared a secret. Deep in the forest, there is a tree called the Golden Banana Tree. If you find it, you might understand the reason for your loneliness. But be careful. There are lessons to learn on your journey. The monkey was excited and set off immediately. As he ventured deep into the forest, he first encountered a small squirrel gathering nuts under a tree. The monkey thought, "This is the perfect chance for a prank." He secretly hid the squirrel's nuts. When the squirrel couldn't find them, it began to cry. At that moment, the monkey felt something strange. His joy was replaced by guilt. Maybe the parrot was right, he thought. He returned the nuts to the squirrel, who smiled and thanked him. Continuing on his journey, the monkey met a tortoise slowly making its way to the riverbank. The monkey thought, this tortoise would be fun to prank. But then he hesitated. What if I hurt it? He wondered. Instead, he decided to help the tortoise and carried it to the riverbank. The tortoise was surprised, but grateful. "Thank you, little friend," it said warmly. Finally, the monkey reached the Golden Banana Tree. The tree was magnificent, with bananas that glowed like gold. On the tree, there was an inscription. "This tree is for those who wish to understand how their jokes and actions affect others." At that moment, the monkey reflected on what he had learned during his journey. He realized that even though his jokes were meant to be fun, they could hurt others. "I see now that I can have fun while also making others happy," he said to himself. When the monkey returned to the forest, he began to be more mindful of his pranks. The squirrel, the tortoise, and the other animals noticed the change in him and started spending time with him again. The monkey was no longer lonely, and with the lesson he learned, he lived happily with all the animals in the forest.